Hello guys, welcome to our DLIC practical sessions. This is our 8th experiment and the last one. So here we are going to learn about a few precision use of precision diodes and half wave and full wave rectifier and modified half wave rectifier. So we will be progressing slowly with them. Firstly, we'll start with half wave rectifier. So on the screen we can see our half wave rectifier circuit. We have used OP07 as our op amp, a T1 diode, and two voltage source as we use, which are grounded. So we'll be looking at how the outputs are. So I'll be first of all showing all the input wave. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So here we go. This is our sinusoidal input wave which we normally get, and now we'll be looking at the output as well. Okay. So here we go. So this is our output for 1 kilohertz. Since this is a basic half wave rectifier, we are getting the half waves rectified. Okay, or the other half is not getting affected. So this is what is happening in the half wave rectifier. But there is one problem, guys, in the basic half wave rectifier. That is when we increase the frequencies in much above than what we are using currently, it doesn't give us accurate results, or rather better results. I would like to show you. So yeah, we start again. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we see a bit different thing. Like the whole, there is this part which is not getting properly rectified. So this issue is being modified in the modified half wave rectifier. So there is this diode which is in feedback path along with the parallel to the resistor R4. So this is our modified half wave rectifier. As usual, we have our two voltage sources connected to the ground terminal. We have a V out over here, V in will be over here. We have this voltage source, resistors, and the two diodes. Okay. So here we'll be basically looking at its input first. So uh, yeah. So here we have our normal sinusoidal input. We will be looking at now the output. Okay. So since this is our modified half wave rectifier, we see sorry guys, I think I my mistake. Yeah, so this is our modified half wave rectifier and this is its sinusoidal wave. So and this is its output. So in the modified half wave rectifier, the much higher frequencies can also be managed along with the normal frequency. So this is the add-on benefit of the modified half wave rectifier rather than the basic half wave rectifier. So now we'll be progressing to the full wave rectifier and we'll be seeing what is much different in the full wave rectifier. So this is the full wave rectifier. Here we have two op amps and two diodes and the voltage sources and a few resistances. So now we'll be simply running them. Okay. So this is our input. We place it on our input. Sorry guys. Yeah. Now we have our sinusoidal wave. Now we'll be looking at the V output. So when we press on the V out, we can see another wave is being created, and here we can see the not only the half wave, but the full wave is being rectified, and the other half cycle of the wave is also been rectified and is shown in the upper part over here. So this is the benefit of the half full wave rectifier, where we can see both the cycles being rectified. So this was all about the full wave rectifier. Now as we move towards the precision diodes, we have something as a negative clipper and a positive clipper. Now the first question that arises when we hear this term is, what is a negative clipper and what is a positive clipper? We'll be shortly seeing the demonstration of how it works. First of all, I would like to explain what is a negative clipper. So a negative clipper clips the value below it, and a positive clipper clips the value above it. So I would like to demonstrate it to better explain it. So when we start with we go, yeah. So as you see, this is a negative clipper. So the values below it are being clipped. So as we see 0.25 or somewhere over here, the values below it are being clipped and the values above it are being taken. Similarly, a major difference when the positive clipper comes is the value above it are being clipped. Okay, so we'll be looking at its input output as well. So this is our positive clipper, and since our reference value was 0.25 volts, what we see is, see the difference here, this values were there, the upper values, this was the output and this was the values that were clipped. Okay, since it was a negative clipper, the below values were clipped. Now it's a positive clipper. Okay, so above values are being clipped and the below values are being used or not clipped. Okay, so this is about the positive clipper. So these were the different kinds of rectifiers and the precision, using precision diodes with what we have learned. We saw a basic half wave rectifier, we saw a modified half wave rectifier, what is the difference between the basic half wave rectifier and also the modified half wave rectifier. The major difference in both of them was the frequency and the, when there is high frequency, how better the circuit can handle it, and modified half wave rectifier perform much better than the basic half wave rectifier. So we prefer modified half wave rectifier, keeping in mind higher frequency ranges. Now, henceforth, thereafter we move to the full wave rectifier. In full wave rectifier, we saw how both the cycles were being rectified and we saw how the output was. Moving forward to the precision diodes part, we saw the negative clipper and the positive clipper part. In the negative clipper part, we saw the plus VREF voltage source and a minus VREF voltage source. Similarly, for the positive clipper part also we saw. So this was all about the DLIC practical 8, in which we learned about the basic half wave rectifier, a full wave rectifier and a modified half wave rectifier, along with a few demonstrations about the precision diodes, positive clipper and negative clipper. So thank you guys, that's all from my side. This was the last practical, session 8. Thank you.